Hello and welcome to the Northern Coast. Today we're going to be doing some wind rowing on a small meadow which we own on the farm. As you can see, we're in seasons and we are late spring, 3-day seasons. And as you can see at the top of the right hand side of the screen, we have got the wet symbol showing there with a raindrop. So and it's meant to be a bit cloudy today, but it's not too bad, not as bad as we thought that was going to be. But obviously I normally wait until early summer before I start making hay. The plan is to have quite a few sheep on the farm, so we're going to make the silage bales and sell them throughout the winter months for a bit of cash, keep the farm afloat, sort of thing. So yeah, we thought we would this grass field comes with the farm, so the sheep farm. So we thought, while we've got the opportunity, we would at least get some bales of silage off the field. We will have to wait so many days for it to ferment anyway, so we'll store it somewhere down here. And then in the winter time it makes a better price, we will sell it. But we're going to get a few hay bales for the sheep, but I think the sheep paddock here we might get, before we buy the sheep, we might get a few bales off there just to get the sheep started. As you can see, we've got a bit of a weed problem in the field, so we're going to have to get the sprayer out, put a bit of herbicide on. But we're on the coast here, coastal town, as you can see down there in the distance. The sea. We have also got a very nice beach and an array of shops on the front. But we'll go and pick our baler up and we'll get this field baled up. We decided when we purchased the farm that we would go with Massey Ferguson tractors. They're a nice comfortable tractor and suitable for what we need. We didn't really want that bigger machinery. I think this one has 240 horsepower, this one, and the other one we've got on the farm I think she's about 280. I always think it's a bit ridiculous we've got 40-mile-an-hour speed limits signs. I don't think you'd be doing 40 down this road, especially a hilly road like this one at them sort of speeds. I'd have thought 30 would have been more accurate, but as you can see across there, see across the valley, the coast, the sea to the left of us. Very nice. But anyway, let's up to this grass field and get the baler. Go on. As you can see, we ain't far away from the local store, so which is good. First and foremost, we'll get the gate shut. We've got a new baler to try because apparently the local store said this one will you don't have to stop, so we'll see how it goes. I should imagine that'll be a great baler for the big contractors in the area who separately wrap the bales normally. The crop on here ain't very thick, you can see by the rowers. Because when we purchased the farm, the grass fields was already growing, so they didn't have no fertilising or anything done to them. But it'll be interesting to see how many bales we get. Got far from the chamber, it's filling up pretty quick on the baler. We've got quite a few bales, which is always good. But they'll take quite a while to ferment, and then what we're hoping to do is keep the bales till the winter time if we don't get any coas, and sell them in the winter time when they make the most money. We'll store them. But the plan is to get some sheep. Keep a lot of sheep, that's the plan. Surprised how fast this baler go. The weather forecast says it's meant to be a cloudy day, but it's not too bad a day at all. But for doing silage, that don't matter too much. Nice to have a bit of sun. You don't want it drying it out too much. So that's not a bad thing. I might have to invest in a different mower. I've got a little small mower at the moment. Might have to invest in something different. Any little bits what are left I shall go back and pick up, so make sure I get the whole field baled, get every bit of the grass much as possible. I shall make sure I get another dressing of fertiliser on the field, because I'm hoping to either get a second crop of silage bales or possibly some hay. The nice thing when the roads ain't quite so thick, the pickup reel on the baler can pick up the swath easier, and the forward speed of the tractor's a little bit quicker. I think there's going to be actually more bales on here than what I imagined, to be honest. I've got a fertiliser spreader. I'm definitely going to purchase a small sprayer, because I can always put narrow row crop wheels on this tractor for spraying. That's no problem. Just get a little 24 metre sprayer and put on the back. Like I say, I've only just taken this farm, so we haven't even got a seeder yet. I suspect I might put some tram lines in, 24 metre tram lines. I think that'll be plenty big enough. I think a 6 metre seeder be plenty big enough. What we require. Whether I get an air drill or a power hour combination drill or a small box drill on the back of the tractor, I don't know yet. I ain't really made up my mind. But I might do some contracting. There's some big fields in the area, so I might go for something bigger. But like I say, nothing is confirmed at the moment. But if we could get a few contract jobs. That's cool. Like I say, there's quite a few grass fields in the area, so especially with this new baler what we've got here now. I think that's 110,000 to buy, so that's not a cheap thing to purchase, but the money what we're going to be saving in the long run, having another worker on a wrapping machine. You ain't only got the machine, you've got the labour costs, you've got the fuel costs of another machine wrapping the bales separately, so I do really think this is gonna going to be a worthwhile purchase, this bay, that's for sure. I've certainly made light work of this field. Like I say, we've got 2 arable fields. We've already ploughed them and cultivated them, so they're ready to be seeded when the time is right. But the only thing is, here in this area, the land, to purchase the land is very high. Fields, land prices. You've got some small fields, but you're looking at 300,000, so that's very good soil here. So very fertile soil, high yielding soil, so you get some real good crops. That's especially good for the root crops like sugar beet and carrots, potatoes. Very well drained soil as well. Can't believe we're finished and it's just gone 12 o'clock lunchtime, so I'll get this piled up and then I'll better go and have my lunch. I don't think there's many missed areas. I think, to be honest with you, we've got most of it. But anyway, that's where we're going to leave this video. Thanks so much for watching. Please leave a like or a comment. If you're not already subbed to the channel, it'll be much appreciated, and hit the notification bell. And I'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.